everyone. In this section, we're going to go ahead and focus on Chapter 4, Section 4.2, Writing Checks in Proper Form. So, important concepts from this section of your textbook deal with what you need to be aware of as you're writing any type of checks. One of the first things to keep in mind that's very important, all checks have to be written in ink for them to be approved. No one's going to take a check that's written in pencil. So you want to make sure when you're writing a check you're using ink. Also too, as you're filling out a check, there are 6 important parts that you need to be aware of. So I wanted to go ahead and highlight each of those. This is what you fill out whenever you write a check. First thing you need to make sure that you include in the check is the date. And as you can see here, it gives you an indication as to making sure that you don't forget to include the year when you're writing your check. The next thing that you write in is the name of the payee. Who's getting the money? Who's going to be receiving the money for this check? That name is B right here. That gets filled in right here. C is the amount of the check that's being written, and you write in this section in numerical form. So we're using the actual numbers. But in D, the next section of the check that's being filled out, you have to write it in written form. So that section where we talked about writing whole numbers in numerical form, that goes there. Also too, as you are writing this, we have to make sure if there's cents, you include the cents. You don't write out the cents. You just go ahead and use whatever the cent amount is over 100, and you'll draw a line to dollars. When it comes to the next section that's filled out is the for section. This is what I have for E right here. It is not required. You can write a check out and not include that for, but sometimes it's a good idea to have that information there so you remember why you wrote the check. And then finally, F, you have to make sure that you sign the check. This is where the payer signature goes. All of these, except for E, are required in order for you to be able to write a check, and the person will be able to take it to the bank then and be able to cash it. So that highlights all the information then from Section 4.2, Writing Checks in Proper Form.